Nigeria, changing the narrative. It's my pleasure to be speaking to you again on this dial. I know we are doing all of this so that our lives can get better, so that Nigeria can also emerge as one of the nations to reckon with now in the world. There is a future for this country. Don't you feel it? Don't you know that there is a future for us in this nation? Nigeria is blessed. I cannot throw that away. Nigeria is blessed, and we have to acknowledge that Nigeria is blessed. And we Nigerians, we are really, really blessed. I can tell you that. Nobody can just throw us away or with a wave of hand and say, there's nothing there. They can't see. That is the reason why they say that. Even Nigerians who say that there is nothing more about Nigeria, it is because they are ignorant. They can't see. That is the reason why they are saying all of that. Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria is loaded. I tell you, we are blessed with human capacity. We are blessed with leaders that will eventually change the narrative of this nation. I tell you, we have brains in this nation. We have people who are well-read, who are supposed to know what they are supposed to do in this nation. There are forces working against all our leaders. I know these things are beyond them. It's like they don't have a hold of what to do. It is true. I know all of us know that there are forces behind them. They don't want them to succeed. But we cannot join those forces and then work against ourselves, because Nigeria has the capacity, the potentials to be great again. Yes, I believe in it. So I want you to please note some of the things that we are discussing on this program are the things that have to do with you and I. I mean, change begins with us. Change begins with me. Change begins with you. And if we bring out the best out of us, we will begin to see Nigeria conform to that thing that we release from us. Because, you know, what is in you? You can use it to spark the world. That is the light in you. You can use it to lighten your family, your environment. You can use it to lighten your neighborhood. You can use it to lighten the entire nation and the entire world. I tell you, Nigeria is great, and Nigerians are very great. Let me use this little song that I heard from one of us in Nigeria, a popular musician, though late now, but you know, that song ministers to me, and it's in Yoruba. And I just want to say, sing just a part of it, because you know, it applies to what I'm about to share with you today. The man said, "Esherere ye o, esherere, esherere ko ba le ye wa o, esherere o, esherere, esherere ko ba le ye gbogbo wa. Lágbájá kò lè mú mi, tẹ̀mẹ̀dù kí ló máa fi mí ṣe? Ẹnìkan ń bẹ lókè tó ju gbogbo wa lọ. Mo fojú Olúwa wò ọ́ o, mo dẹ̀ fojú orí Olúwa mo tó fi bẹ̀ ọ́. Ẹ ṣe rere, ẹni tó dá wa tí ò gbowó, ẹni tó dá wa tí ò gbóbi ó, and on and on and on like that. That was done by Orlando Owo, the late Orlando Owo. Ẹ ṣe rere. And I am going to be talking more about how you can be kind to people. Kind as a Nigerian to Nigerians, and even not Nigerians alone. People come to stay in Nigeria who have adopted Nigeria as their own country. Be kind to everybody, because kindness is a nature of God. And if you have that nature in you, you can't but do well to other people or be kind to other people. You can be gracious to people. Graciousness is not just a gift, it is a virtue. To be gracious is a virtue. You can be gracious to people. You can be kind to people. If you love yourself, if you love God, you love yourself, you will love your neighbor automatically. You cannot give what you don't have. You cannot export what you don't have. You can be gracious to people. You can be kind to people. Let me begin with husband and wife. That is the foundation. When we get married, you said you love one another, and you promise one another that you will be kind to one another. What happened to you? Why this behavior that does not honor God towards your wife or towards your husband? Why do you operate as cat and rat after marriage? Why not see people who have successful homes and then emulate them? I can tell you, there is no perfect home anywhere. Everybody is paying a price to have a good home and a successful one for that matter. Even me talking to you, I have a great family. I have a successful marriage. My marriage is still successful, but I am not there yet. I am still on the way. I've not breasted the tape because you see, I still have many more years to go. But if I have put close to about 40 years into it, and I can still testify that my marriage is good, I can tell you, marriage is good. It all depends on the way you approach it. It all depends on the price you want to pay for it. And it begins from there. If you are kind to your wife or you are kind to your husband, you will live a better life. That is the virtue in you. That is the grace that God has given all of us to live with. But you don't just leave that and think that fighting to finish is the issue. You don't insist on your rights in marriage. No. Try and dialogue over issues, and you will see that your home will be better, because charity begins from home. Charity begins from home. If you do not live well, your children have nothing to learn from it, because whatever you show them, that is what they are going to imbibe. Children have no eject buttons. Whatever you show them, that's what they are going to live with in life. If, for instance, the wife beats the husband or the husband beats the wife, the children will grow up to feel that is how a home should run. Why are you showing a bad example to your children? And these are the children that will become leaders of tomorrow. These are the leaders that will affect generations to come. So this is my take. If Nigeria is going to be great, it begins from home. It begins with our marriages. Our marriages must be given attention. You don't watch your marriage to die. Invest love into your marriage. Invest commitment into your marriage. Invest kindness into your marriage. Invest graciousness into your marriage. When you invest all of this, invest love. If you invest all of this, well, your marriage will be great. Don't insist on rights. Even if you are wrong, what does it cost you? Is your wife? She's your wife, and then he is your husband. Why can't you say, I'm sorry, and let it end there? Why do you want to fight to finish? Some even families, they fight to the extent that they wound themselves. As a matter of fact, that's an abuse of the highest order. If you have to beat up your wife or you beat up your husband and you hurt that person, and you are saying it is because you're just trying to defend yourself, that is an abuse. It is not good. What kind of example are we giving our children? Our children are watching us. Give them good examples. And even leaving the family as an individual, maybe at work, be kind to people. Be kind to your staff. Be kind to people who are subordinate to you, who are junior staff to you. Be kind to them. Be kind to the person that is helping you pick the file. I just want to share this with you. If you give these miracle words to people, this word of encouragement to people, anytime they do anything for you, oh my God, that person, he's going to live a good life. I mean, his day will be made. For instance, somebody coming to serve you water in the office. Yes, I know you are the boss. And you press the button, you press the bell that they should give you a cup of water or they give you a bottle of water. And if they brought the water to you, learn to say thank you. Thank you is a magic word that can make people happy the rest of the day. Say thank you. Anyone that gives, if the person brings water to you and he does that several times, assuming he poisons that water before he gets there, what will you know? And maybe your sickness will not even start immediately, or death will not even start immediately. Why can't you say, I'm not saying they will poison you so that you don't get scared when they serve you water. No, they won't do that. But if you say thank you every time to people, they can do better for you. They will be happy to serve you. Always be grateful. Thank you that has even, in fact, do you even remember to thank God? Somebody that wakes up in the morning, who does not remember to thank God, to say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up, how will he thank his neighbor? How will he thank his friend? Who has done one thing or the other? How will he thank his staff? Even your driver. If he drives well, thank him. Not giving him a slap for any error or mistake. Maybe the man, in an attempt to just please you, he ran into a pothole and all he hears is a bump at the back. Why? Thank you is what I want you to be. Inculcate that into your system, and I know that God is going to help you.
We invite you to come and experience the extraordinary at Agape Christian Ministries, where every individual is helped and blessed by God. Join us for uplifting worship every Sunday by 9 a.m. and midweek services on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. at Possibility Ground, number 1, Agape Avenue, Ilesha Road, Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. You can also locate any of our branches all over Nigeria and be greatly blessed by God. Once again, Sunday service starts by 9 a.m. while midweek service on Wednesday starts by 6 p.m. Ministers in charge are Bishop Felix and Reverend Felix Adejumo. Make it a date with God and your life will get the desired transformation. For inquiries, call 0911-245-3586. Agape, a people helped and blessed by God.
Nǹkan tí mo ń sọ lẹ́ni ni wípé ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa ṣàánú, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa dúpẹ́ nígbà gbogbo. Pàápàá jù tí a bá jí láàárọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Tí a bá dẹ̀ rí àwọn tó ń sìn wá lọ́nà kan àbí lọ́nà mìíràn, bóyá wọ́n bá wa gbé omi ni, bóyá wọ́n ń gbóúnjẹ fún wa ni, tàbí pé wọ́n bá wa ṣe ohunkóhun, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, ká máa sọ wípé ẹ máa ṣe o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa jáde lẹ́nu wa sí ọkọ, sí aya. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí aya àtọkọ kó máa lu ara wọn bí wọ́n lu bí ẹni pé wọ́n lu aṣọ òfì. Ìyẹn ò dára. Ìgbé ayé wo là ń gbé tí ọmọ wa lè sọ pé mo fẹ́ dàbí bàbá mi tàbí mo fẹ́ dàbí ìyá mi? Ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú sí àwọn kan yẹn, torí tí orílẹ̀-èdè bá máa dára, tí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí bá máa dára, àti inú ilé ló ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ kí a jókòó ká ronú. Mo sì máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o, torí pé mo mọ̀ pé ibi tí wàhálà wa gan wà nìyẹn. Àwọn olórí wa tá à ń rí lénìí, inú ilé kan ni wọ́n ti jáde wá. I'm looking forward to another time when I will be with you to speak on these issues. Very, very germane, very important. God bless you. I am Felix Remi Adejumo. Until another time.